9 minutes left.
Yeah, Blue
Actually, I
cutting
was
into
gonna
his
suggest
time.
something to you, BB. Next time we get the chance to play fucking our game, I was gonna suggest to all the players. I'd really like us to play longer because we keep playing like once a month or once every a month and a half. I want to play more.
Usually try to do 4 hours.
Yeah, but I want to play for like 6 because we don't get as much as the rest of the people anymore.
I mean, the other guys haven't gotten any for a while.
Phrasing.
Well, I'm still jealous, so I want more.
Hello,
I
Internet.
love how you have the smacky thing
Oh,
activated
yeah.
on your Twitch.
Yeah, so you can bonk any one of you that starts getting out of line. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. Well, hello, Internet. Welcome back to a bunch of numbskulls playing Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's us.
Getting right into it, where last we left off, these guys were in the tomb, and they woke up a mimic. And so,
Oh, right,
let's get
that's what we
everyone
did.
to roll initiative.
Also, Zach, you might want to turn your volume down on the stream.
I turned it down.
All right. Select a naughty and then hit my initiative. Oh my god, I rolled so dog shit.
That is awful.
Yeah, you rolled dog shit. Okay.
I rolled dog shit. If I normally don't have a 40 in front of my number, it's not me. Oh wait, I do have the scouts warning everybody, in case anybody forgot to put those bonuses in.
I got a 1. That doesn't apply to me anymore.
Nope. It applies to anyone else who doesn't have circumstance bonuses to their initiative. So it's a +2 to everyone else, +1 to them.
Nice.
All right.
45? Oh, you're not 20.
Yeah, suck it, losers.
Still, why does it have a 25 perception bonus? It's a fucking mimic.
Super mimic.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
The elder mimic that we built.
Might be. I
In
fucking hope
condensed
not.
form.
Yeah, I hope not.
And so,
I hope
Nothing
not
like a
as
realm
well.
trap.
It's like level 17.
Yeah.
We'd be
shit.
very dead.
and so we start off the combat. Anadi shot this thing, possibly waking it up, and now it will begin
And
its
hurt it.
first turn.
I rolled damage as well. Don't forget that. So I hope you mark that.
Let's
It's
see.
20, took 28 damage.
All right.
Unless it's immune. If it's immune to precision, reduce that by 9.
Can't click on my monster.
Well, actually, I guess I didn't hunt prey, so it doesn't.
Beep boop.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I did. Actually, I think I did.
And so it will begin to
Oh.
skitter.
What the fuck?
Oh, wait, what?
Skitter
They're
across the
sticky.
fucking walls.
Yeah, mimics are sticky, so they can just
Oh,
cling to walls.
fuck.
20,
Can I-
30.
Here's a better look at it.
That's cool art. I like that.
Thanks.
I think that's
I didn't make it.
too close of a look. You can go back.
And so it will come running right up to the person that shot it, make a really cool tongue attack,
I will scream like fucking Goofy.
a 46 to hit.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Oh my
I rolled a
God, what?
19.
It's the elder mimic.
That
What is
has
the
a
level?
27 bonus to hit.
Only on
What
the first
fuck
attack.
is this?
Bro.
The mimic.
I mean, it's a single encounter creature. It's going to be awful.
It doesn't have to be. It could have been like a super easy encounter. Yes, that'll crit.
All right, so 53 points of bludgeoning damage, and
Fuck.
it will make a grapple check.
Okay.
You're lucky that
It's-
Zach rolls technically the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
What do you mean?
This thing could critically fail and it'll still be higher than my AC.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Wait, your AC's 28?
That's 26.
What the? Okay, your AC has to be wrong. We'll figure that out. in a
Mine is
moment.
28.
41 will not crit.
All right, so it will just grab you then. Wow.
Oh, wait, is that
Oh,
is that against my AC or acrobatics? Or
I believe it's against your fortitude.
Yep, grapples
Oh.
against Fortitude DC.
then that is a crit.
All right, so then you are restrained.
Restrained. Why can't it be against my fucking reflexes? Bullshit.
That would be all of his actions,
Good dodge.
so then it goes to Zig. Which you
Can-
hear Anadi
can I
screaming like a little girl.
Can I even get up there?
You can move.
If you push Gasa down the waterfall.
Goss would be perfectly fine if you did, because she floats.
Oh yeah. You're like Mary Poppins right now.
All
Light as
right.
a feather.
Actually,
I would
wouldn't
prefer
even
you
be hard to
don't.
push her out of the way.
I can simply move. We
Uh,
all go before the mimic goes again.
what
You
is?
can delay your turn.
Yeah, I'll just delay my turn until Gossa moves.
All right, Gasa.
Okay, I do just want to check real quick if I have. Oh, you know what? Here, I do have
Mhm.
something I can cast.
Fireball.
That is probably going to be useful in this. Yeah, exactly. Useful in this encounter. Gasa is going to reach out, and he is going to charge Anadi with stellar energy, releasing him from the bounds of gravity and any other binds that might try to trap him by casting freedom of movement.
What? Oh.
Nice.
The target ignores
Nice.
effects would give them circumstance penalty to speed. When they attempt an escape that is against mobilized, grappled, or restrained, I automatically succeed. Okay, so on my turn, I can get the fuck out of there with these.
Ow.
And
What?
like,
A
luck.
garbage spell.
It's fourth level, bro. He
like
used a
fuck
good
you,
reason.
GM. I'm leaving.
All right, would Zig like to act now?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will swap places with Gossa. And I
He runs
am
by. Tag out! Tag out!
I am going to Furious Focus, which will
Okay.
let me do my Vicious Swing twice.
Ooh.
That's no.
Yeah. It
You make...
because I'm using two hands for this instead of
But-
two actions. It's one action.
No, so the way Furious Focus works is that normally when you make a vicious swing, the next attack you make takes a -10 because it counts as 2 attacks for your multiple attack penalty.
Okay.
This makes it count as only 1, so another attack you'd take would only be at a -5.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you can make a
It's a-
vicious and a normal, but
But
can't
not
snap.
this turn because you had to stride this turn. So you only
Okay.
have 2 actions remaining.
All right. Well, I'll still do a Vicious
Yeah, vicious.
with the Flame Tongue. With a 32 hit.
That will hit.
All right, so it's
Oh my God.
43 slashing and 1 fire damage.
All right, so that damage total, you come running up and just whop this thing with your flaming sword. And it lets out horrible squelching gurgly noises. And then it goes to Anadi.
I think your damage is wrong, but we can get that later.
Is it?
Don't worry about it. I think I think I sent you a message about it last session, but I don't know if you ever put that in. Not
Okay.
like outside of the game.
Last session a month ago.
Yeah, basically.
It happens.
What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know.
Well, I'm fucking screaming. I'm going to
As 3 actions?
use an action. What?
Scream for all 3
3
actions.
I'm
action
going to-
scream.
Alright, cool.
3
Yeah.
action scream.
Yeah, 3 action scream, and in fact, we dive off the cliff. No, I'm going to use 1 action to
That'd be
remove
really
myself
heroic.
from the restraint. Yeah, well, fucking no.
It would.
Just take it with you.
You'll get a hero point
I'm
before you
gonna
die.
fucking- cool. I use it to reroll all my death saves and succeed.
Stabilize.
Yeah. Point being, I first remove myself from it, and then
Alright.
I will use an action to fly the fuck over here.
All right.
Actually, is the diagonals doing that correctly? Whatever, I can move 40.
Maybe. So it'll activate its attack of opportunity. I'm just kidding.
Sure.
I'm just kidding.
Well, now we know it doesn't have it.
Do you?
And then I will just fucking
Taping it.
fire again, just still screaming.
All
And it
right.
Stopped.
Ooh.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Get this man a card.
So
Get this
Yeah.
man a card.
ignore the attack roll on this.
Okay.
So oh yeah, because all this. So Jesus, 13 times 2, 26.
Jesus is
Then-
in here.
I don't know why this has the +2 bonus on it. I think it's from my sniper ability. So then, that's 9 times 2, so it's 18, 26.
Well, here, let me hold up. Before you do all the math, do you want to just add it up first?
Yeah,
Just
I
like
have it.
base
Here's
numbers.
it.
Okay. Because
Base numbers.
the card you drew is Heart Shot. Triple
Ooh.
damage.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I gotta do that over
Ooh.
slightly. So 13 times 3, 39. 9 times 3, 27. 39 plus 27, 56. +2, 58. 58.
58
So
total?
It bites me for fucking 58 total. So it bites me for 53, and I'm like, ah! Then I just fire right back in its mouth and just fire its tongue back into its chest.
And then Zach,
Yes.
Now, have you hunted prey against this thing?
Yes, not.
I did originally because
Oh.
I would have been able to do the hunter's
Okay.
shot. Basically, we were like, okay, let's see if this thing's an enemy, and I was like, hunt, prey, shoot.
So you have your critical effect then, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Your
also
crit
bleeding for
specialization?
1d6.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, if that is the case, because the crit effect of Heart Shot is the target takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
Ooh, so
Um,
1d6
but-
plus 1.
No, you only ever take the highest form of persistent damage.
Oh.
Additionally, Zach, these things might not have blood. I'm
Oh,
not sure if
Well,
mimics bleed,
They're
and
living
if they
creatures.
they don't take bleed damage.
But they
Ah.
eat to live. They need sustenance.
Yeah,
don't
but
know,
also
is-
aberrations. They can be as weird as need be.
Well, while they may
You
not
might
have
remember that
blood
going
as
through
we
these.
know it, they do have bodily fluids.
Okay.
Are they bleeding their bodily fluids?
If you activated a bleed effect, then yeah.
Well, yeah,
Nobody
from
makes
my
me
crit
bleed my own
specialization.
bodily fluids.
Yeah.
From the specialization, yes.
No one makes me bleed my
I'm
own
just-
piss.
What?
What?
Yeah, I'm just trying to go back to it's 1d8 persistent.
Okay.
And it gains a bonus equal to the item
Remember weapon
bonus.
damage
So
dice? Ah.
1d8 plus 1, I believe we're at right now, or plus 2.
Yep,
I
yep.
can't remember.
Gasa somehow removes the stickiness on its tongue, allowing an eye to free herself, and then pops a very seemingly vital organ that was exposed during the mimic's shapeshifting.
His
And
uvula.
now, yeah, his tonsil.
I don't even want to think of that. That'd be the worst.
And now we go to Alexander.
Graham.
I am just gonna. How deep does this hole look?
It's hundreds of
Dark
feet
vision
deep.
go.
What are we thinking? Anything would happen if I just pushed him in?
I mean, probably.
It can climb up the wall. You'd have
I mean,
to
it
throw it
could-
in the middle.
Yeah.
It would be funny though.
That would be funny.
If there's
Seems like-
anything down there, it might, pay attention. But otherwise, who cares?
I feel like something bad would happen if I pushed it, just by the nature of this place.
Better
It seems
than
odd for there to be a giant hole here that does nothing.
it is doing something. It's being a hole.
Yeah, it's feeding water into a basin, probably.
You're right. It's holy.
Like you.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it. 31.
All right, you
Oh,
hit the hole.
Holy fuck.
Ah.
Shut the fuck up.
You hit the mimic. And so,
Does one, so 16 plus the one acid, and then if it just so happens to be undead, it takes 5 positive damage as well.
all right. You
So
give it a
17
good
if it's not.
punch in what you could consider its face. It seems to have no real reaction to the positive damage.
All right. Just give it a second one.
That unfortunately
hit it.
will miss,
Yeah.
as it just shifts out of the way, very Venom style, as you throw another punch. Bob.
well, this is not great.
I mean, maybe it's not great. It's going great for you guys.
I mean, also, yeah, maybe.
Oh, can you
some
guys
don't
not
get
see
hit
its health?
ever.
Not see its health again.
Nope. So yeah. Inspire courage, and then I'm going to fucking get the fuck out of there.
Well, don't go too far. You're
Yeah.
Yeah.
only-
I go
range-
exactly
range of
61 feet
50.
away.
So I will do
It goes 70 feet away from the rest of the park.
inspire courage, song of strength, so that you guys can get the fuck out if you need to get the fuck out. And I'm just going.
Splash, 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 splash.
Splish
Oh,
splash.
that's actually a good point. This water is very heavy, or this water is very high, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Are we all
waist
supposed to
deep.
be moving at half movement.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like difficult terrain to me.
but whatever.
I can fly, so I can avoid that. So,
I
but
don't have my wings unfurled, so I was here. I would have
Ah.
gone.
It's an oversight. We'll let it go. Not
yeah, I mean,
we're
maybe
going
through
all
the
over the
future rounds
movement.
If there is any with this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got two people who punched it in the face. Evens or odds?
You're goddamn right.
Evens. All right. So this time it's going after Alexander. And so it,
He just punched in the face. That makes sense.
yeah, it will also send a tongue lash at you.
It ain't
Somehow
hidden.
roll a
39
50.
to hit.
It
Huh. Huh.
Get your fucking mimic, bitch. He don't bite. Yes, he fucking do.
Yes, you do. That reminds me of a post I saw where someone used a mimic like a club.
Nice.
Yeah, living mimic weapons. Those are cool.
Yeah.
25 points of bludgeoning damage. It will then, for its second action,
23. I got a little bit of resistance.
all right,
Hell yeah.
for its second action, it will attempt to grapple you with its tongue.
Oh no.
Whoa.
43.
It jumps into the pit with
Oh
you.
damn.
I believe that will be a success.
Yeah.
And
It's against
so,
your fortitude, so I don't know what your fortitude bonus is.
Is it
My
33?
fortitude- No.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, it's a crit then.
all right, and then for its final
It might
action,
not be.
it will swallow whole. And so
Huh?
you
Listen, whoa. Listen.
start getting
Can I
pulled.
do an attack of opportunity against
I'm a
that?
large guy, okay? Hold on.
Not
You are a
big enough.
medium guy.
Yeah.
Zach.
You're medium like the rest of us.
Mhm.
Can I do an attack of opportunity against that?
No.
Okay.
What does your AOO activate on?
And so I need you, I believe I need you to make another fortitude save as you start getting swallowed. 35. Okay. So you will take half of 21 points of bludgeoning damage as you're being
Is that-
chewed up.
Are we rounding up or
Jesus.
down?
Down's fine.
Okay.
And then we go to Gasa. Back to Gasa.
Like what, 11?
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, Zach. You decided
Yes.
this thing's bleed. Do you wanna tell me if it has bones or not?
And you don't do it while I'm inside it.
Well, we'll see.
It does now. It has a
Man,
bunch
it's
of bones inside of it.
Wait,
Oh, it didn't take its bleed
It's
damage.
106 to be specific. Yes, 1d8 plus 2, 1 moment.
You
And it also gets to roll a
You
save.
get the vague
so,
feeling there are now
5
bones
points
inside
of
of
blood
this
damage.
thing.
Alrighty.
I think the persistent damage for bleed is DC 15, just flat check.
Yep, DC
And-
15.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
Yeah, one day
Uh-oh.
to work with us.
Okay.
Oh,
Close, but no
14.
cigar. Alright, back to Gasa. If you would like to know if there are bones in it, you could make a recall knowledge.
Okay, well, I just had a different idea.
Okay.
Can I bone shaker Alex and drag him out of it?
What?
If it has the movement trait, yeah, you can
What the fuck?
Well,
try to
here's-
yank him.
If I do a 3-action bone shaker,
Hmm.
you can move the target up to 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that would pull him out. Is that what you're doing?
Alexander, do you want me to try this, or you just want me to hit it?
If you like relay the information before doing it, Alexander
you're
would
in
appreciate
stomach.
it more.
You know,
what you
Zach,
hear, bro-
would I even have a line of sight on Alexander, or is it like
Yeah.
fully in the belly of the beast?
He is not, I would say, still being swallowed. You could probably still see like a limb of his or something sticking out of it. Because this thing, it's having to engorge itself to swallow
Yeah,
him.
you would just hear the fucking get me out of this thing.
Alexander, how do you feel about your bones being pulled by gravitic forces?
Get me out.
Phrasing.
Okay. I'm going to cast a 3-action second level Bone Shaker on Alexander.
All right, make that fortitude save.
Can he choose to fail? Can you choose to fail? I always forget. I think.
I don't think
I know you
so.
can in 5e.
I think you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
I think that's DM fiat. I
Oh,
don't think I've ever heard any rules about it.
we'll say sure.
Okay, I choose to fail.
All right. Do you choose to critically fail?
I choose to fail.
Okay.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage, and I can move you up to 15 feet.
All right, and you move him out here, correct?
Where do you? where would you? Do you want to be right outside of it, or do you want me to pull you back a little bit further?
Right outside is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him right here.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, you are enfeebled 1.
For a turn. Or
For now.
Yeah, gossip yanked on your bones a little too hard, Rising. But next we'll go to Zig.
I'm a
he
little
catches
rattled.
himself.
All right. So this round I will do the what was it called? The Furious Focus, and then
Okay.
do the 2-action Vicious Swing. The
Boop.
41 hit.
It does, and it crits.
Oh, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Excuse me.
Excuse.
What is the
Oh, excuse me.
card?
Well, no, you gotta get.
You need a natural 20 to get.
Oh, well, shit. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you just double
Uh,
damage.
Does the
special like me?
does the does the fire damage also crit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'll double.
Okay. Oh, my brain wasn't prepared to do math.
Nerd.
9 plus 7 plus 4 plus 5, so that's.
All right, so 70 slashing and 10 fire.
All right, so that's 80 damage total. A
Modifiers.
marvelous blow.
All right, and then I will come back at it with
Raise
a
it.
second swing for a normal swing.
All right.
Natural 20. Come on.
I do also think that you should now be dealing 1d10 persistent fire damage, because your weapon has the flaming rune.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
It's a great fucking rune. Actually, I think no, he doesn't have.
All right, so does a 25 hit?
26 does not hit. It is a miss.
Damn. All right.
And then
Does this have the persistent fire?
If it has flame tongue has the flaming rune on it.
Oh, it does on a critical hit. So the last one, the first hit does. So
Yeah,
it will
yeah.
take 1 damage of persistent fire.
Well, that'll happen at the end of its turn.
Okay, well I pre-rolled then.
naughty.
Also, I think your damage actually was correct. You were just rolling with vicious, and that's where I got confused.
Okay, well then I will undo what I undid.
Well, I mean, what you rolled now is good, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well then I shall leave.
Hunter's aim, shoot
Mhm.
again for that true bonus.
That is a hit.
33. All right, and then it takes this extra D. Well, actually, I just have a thing because I set this up intentionally. Wait, no, that's wrong. I'll have to fix that later.
Womp womp.
There. 18 total damage, and
All
I'm
right.
going to I'm doing the thing I never do. I'm just going to fire a second shot.
Ooh. Double tap.
So click clack, fire. No.
That
So
unfortunately
why you
is
never
a
take the second
miss.
shot.
I know. This is why, as a naughty, I'm a single shot champ.
A what?
Oh wait, no,
A
I
One
couldn't
one
have.
pump chump.
as
I
I
couldn't
say.
have. Yeah, I couldn't have because I used one action to hunt prey, and Hunter's Aim uses 2. It's been a while
All
since I
right.
played her.
Alexander, you are now free from the beast. It's still alive.
Let's go. What does enfeeble do to me again?
-1 on all strength-based checks,
Okay.
Including damage.
Okay.
especially damage.
That will be
That
a
doesn't hit.
miss. Also a miss.
30
He
is
has
a
a
miss.
+1 bonus because Bob. Yeah.
Oh, yep, then that is a hit.
Hey.
Factoring in the -1 penalty from.
Oh,
People
yeah, that's
already.
right. So that would drop it back
Ooh.
down. So unfortunately,
Fuck.
you swing out and make 2 non-damaging blows against this mimic, this
Okay.
horrible
Hold on,
mimicking
hold on.
beast.
I'm thinking.
Horrible mimicking beast.
As
You
it just
do
kind
that,
of,
it like turns into you and does little piddly punches back at you.
Oh wow. Okay, fuck this guy. We're gonna. I'm an intimidating cleric.
Alexander
Just
takes
I don't know.
insecurity
That would've made-
damage. All right.
That would have made
Yeah.
your second attack hit.
Shut up.
All right.
Damn.
Let's see.
Missed twice, but then you
Just
nugget it.
visual
Like,
trait.
Yeah, well,
All right.
when it started like mocking me, I'm like, you son of a bitch.
All right. You feel, while this thing doesn't seem to have any kind of human emotions, you think the intimidating glare may have did something to it mentally. And then we go back to
Okay.
Bob.
Okay. I am gonna. Wait, no, that was the signature. Use a level 5 magic missile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You might not understand common, but you understand this middle finger.
3 actions.
A bullet sounds the same in every language.
Yeah, I'll end up dropping the concentration on the everything, and
Yep.
if I do it for 3, I should probably kill it.
9. Yeah, 9 missiles.
Send it.
94 plus 9.
Jesus.
4, 9.
Isn't it a 5th level? Fuck.
The 33. All right. 33 points of bludgeoning damage as you just machine gun volley this thing.
It is force damage, if that changes anything.
Not for like vulnerabilities or anything.
Okay. Yeah.
What the hell? It's so
I thought that
loud.
was bludgeoning damage, so I thought maybe it had
Thank you,
resistance.
boy.
It goes
Is
to.
it weaker to acid? Has it been taking the acid damage?
It did take acid damage.
Oh,
Not
Smacking it with the hammer.
not
Or
consistently.
bam, bam, bam.
All right. It's possibly last turn, and so it will go out with a grand stand of trying to tongue lash Alexander one more time with a 45 to hit.
Craving.
It's a crit.
All right. For 60 points of bludgeoning damage. It will then attempt to grapple you.
Ooh.
I believe that will be
Sorry, Alexander,
another
I only spent
success.
one spell on you.
You're not worth another.
And then its final action, give me another fortitude. Give me a fortitude save. All right. So this will once again be half damage.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
For a piddly 7 bludgeoning damage as this thing feebly tries to ingest you one more time. And then go ahead and roll the bleeding. And Alex, you can
And
re-roll
fire.
that fire if you would like to.
All right.
Roll high, bro. Yeah.
9.
Much
We might
better.
Kill it. We might kill it with that.
9. And the
It's
bleed.
13 total.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
already rolled it. All right.
Yeah.
As it begins to consume Alexander, you could just see this thing slowly burn and ooze fluids out, and its eyes go a pale white, and it begins to fall down the precipice, dragging Alexander with it.
Can I a reaction
Sure,
grab him?
you can try to grab him.
All right.
Give me a reflex or
That's-
Try
athletics.
to? Oh, so this is happening.
Yeah,
So athletics.
reflex, athletics, acrobatics, either of those, whichever one you want to roll.
I'll do athletics.
Ooh,
All right.
that's low for you, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
one moment. Let me check DCs real quick. 'Cause I think that might not be good enough.
All right. Hero point.
There you go.
All right, that's a success. Alexander, as you feel yourself tumbling over the precipice, you feel someone grab your foot and drag you back as this thing just
I'd like
goes
to.
disappearing
Yeah.
into the darkness.
I'd like to imagine he's like grabbing my ankle as it's tumbling over the edge, so I'm like facing the wall, and it's a waterfall, so it's just like.
You're getting accidental waterboarded.
Yeah.
And with that, the mimic has expired.
For a second, I thought my computer crashed because the music stopped abruptly, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Huh?"
That was
Yeah.
really weird.
You guys want to see the other art I was thinking about using for the mimic?
Sure.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah.
just as good. Is that
But,
old Pathfinder art or something?
I think
No,
it's
that's
old
like
D
an
and D.
D&D. That's like 3.5.
Ah, okay.
Am I
makes
so?
sense.
It's probably too late for this, but just now thinking about it, would I have been able to like grab the mimic as it was like falling down and try to hoist it up with me?
Save it.
Sure, if you
You're
would
better
like
than you
to,
think.
if you would like to try to.
I just want to see if there's anything in it. Yeah, Alexander
never
just
given up
look,
on anything in
it
your life,
looks
no.
it looks like a chest. There might be something in it.
And so give me
What do I got to do for it?
the same options: athletics, acrobatics, or a reflex save.
Athletics.
All right. So yeah, as Zig grabs you, you grab something of this beast and begin to haul it up. Its very sticky, gooey nature begins to show its true form. And you now have this starting to stink, an unearthly smell. Whatever this creature
is there anything like valuable with it?
If you're looking for actual treasure, go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I help him
35.
since I'm standing next to him?
Sure.
Anadi flies over to the stairs and sits down. Fucking. Fuck.
So you feel around in its insides, and there is something that does stand out. Something
Tell
that
me it's
doesn't.
mimic eggs.
It doesn't. Something round and hard.
Oh,
But
kidney
you.
stone.
Yeah, alien kidney stone. But
That'd be the
you
worst.
pull out what seems to be like an orb. A gem-like crystal that's almost perfectly spherical.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it pivoted? A new hand touches a beacon.
No!
Oh,
Damn it!
new
I
quest
throw it over the edge immediately.
Cast it into the pit.
Quest items cannot be dropped from inventory.
No.
Go, yeah, but I can, and I jump off the edge with it.
So yeah, you
Can
have like
I
a
identify it all.
sure. Give me a
I go, sir. I can use some healing. I've been eaten by 2 fucking chests now. It's bullshit.
Oh yeah, that did happen last session, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. I wasn't expecting this one to
Scheiße.
crawl across the fucking walls.
I guess give me
This is great.
give me occultism or arcana.
Oh, son of a bitch! You sure
I
I
can
can't
occultism.
use religion?
Not for this.
I mean, you bring it over to me. I think I'm the only one with Arcana. Actually, no, Bob has it too, doesn't he?
I have occultism. I got a 1 in Arcana though.
Okay,
I mean, I'll try it. I got a fucking orb.
It's a rock.
It's not just a rock.
And then is there anything on where it was originally?
Nope.
Okay.
With the 2, you think it's like some kind of large pearl. Maybe mimics are actually like space clams.
Space clam.
So what do you do with the body now?
If there's nothing else in it, I just kick it back over the edge.
All right. Goes wafting down with the water.
All right, I'm gonna bring it on over. Let's these fellas over here. I think that was some kind of weird
Hell yeah.
clam. Look at it. Check this out.
It wasn't a fucking. It was a mimic. Ah.
Clam.
I don't know. It's trying to close its mouth on me. That's kind of what big clams do. Anyway,
Thank you, Gus.
Phrasing.
That was very nice
a
of you.
pearl.
You want me to? You shoved the pearls on me after I just get healed. I'm like, oh, thank you. And I will, I guess, try to identify the item.
All right, give
how long
me-
does it take to generally identify an item?
I'd say like 10 minutes.
Okay, so just figuring that out for the other people in case they want to get that healing.
As-
So
this,
Arcana or Occultism, because I know
Oh.
I remember Jake having with his character a lot of tough, not being able to identify items. So I'll just allow like Arcana and Occultism for like all the magical things.
Well, I think you should figure it out per. It depend like
I mean, a
in the
lot of
situation.
magic
It's like,
items
oh, this is a healing item. or
can be
religious item.
identified by most of the magic casting skills.
Anyway,
Alexander, I also gave you 45 healing.
Oh, excellent.
34,
Or-
really high.
That's almost enough to get me to full.
Well, you have lay on hands, and we can.
I've already
if-
used it.
10 minutes.
Hey,
so you can all focus.
I'll pull out the jug and you're like here, and I'll say healing potion, and it
So
was
we need
yeah. So you get five d8 uses
Wow.
if you need all 5.
D8.
I-
I'm taking one of those fucking things. You kidding me?
Well,
I
actually,
don't have any.
He held it to me first. 2, 8, 10. Perfect.
All right, so we have 3 uses left.
I'm taking one so I can have one in my inventory.
Rare. Plus 5.
I also have to roll.
All right.
Actually, wait, no, I don't get any of those.
So with just a 34, you comb your mind for different magical, things that you have read about, heard about, seen. And you think you understand that this is indeed some kind of powerful magical item, but you don't know exactly what it is or what it can do.
Do any of Bob's bonuses provide a status bonus to skill checks?
If I help, yes.
35 is pretty dang good, but or 34 is pretty dang good, but if you can succeed on an aid check, I suppose. But I'm using Arcana right now. I don't know if you aid with occultism like you mentioned earlier.
I don't know.
My bonus is also only plus 16. You guys might get a chance to roll higher if you have much better bonuses.
Yeah,
I've only got plus 16.
I mean, I have a 14 occultism, but I mean that's about it.
yeah, I have a 14 occultism also, but I also have cooperative nature.
Oh, yes. Then let's see if we can do that then, because who knows? Maybe we only need like a +2 or +1 bonus to know what this thing is.
Okay. So give me a +4 bonus to aid. With the occultism. Oh, fuck.
Would you like a hero point?
I will use my hero point.
So
Well, the DC
I don't know
is
if we're
15
playing
now.
if we're playing by remaster rules. That is a success.
Yeah.
And so how
+4.
It would only
plus
be-
4 to Anadi's check? That's what the bonus is?
It would only be a +1 from Bob. Bob would be providing a +1 from his
Ah.
aid.
Can,
The plus
can
1.
other people aid?
You can
Hmm,
try to go for a higher bonus, but because they're the same type of bonus, they don't stack.
yeah. So
I
if we
will
say
say-
whoever's succeed.
Whoever's giving the highest bonus.
Yeah,
I will
get
say-
a +4 circumstance as well. It's just to me.
Sorry, you
yeah.
were saying, Zach?
With the +1, I will say that you can identify that this is some type of magical item called an
Ooh.
eye gem. eye
Guys,
gems.
I wanna look it up myself. Sorry. Keep going.
Well, you know that they come in various different forms, and so you don't know which one this is. Eye gems are magical, well, things. They're essentially magical fake eyes that belong to,
Oh my God, there's a
or
lot.
could belong to, a variety of different creatures. And so you don't know which one this belongs to.
Do I know what eye gems usually do?
With that roll,
Like,
yes. With that roll, they typically either grant the wielder an ability. Yeah, I could say. They typically grant the wielder an ability of the associated creature.
Ooh,
Hmm.
that sounds so cool.
Interesting.
I really want to invest into it now, but that also in this area could mean it's a bomb. But if we could use another bomb.
But what if makes you the bomb?
I've had a good life.
Oh my god, it's scale all over again.
Listen, to be fair, I don't know if I can activate the thing because I've played and I think I've literally built an audio the best that I could that I have 0 magic spells. So I don't know if I could even cast a spell if I invest in this thing. But it also might grant me the ability to start casting spells if I do so.
Well, how would you even invest in it?
Same
Well,
way you
just
do
the
any
same way
other
you would
item.
with any item and, yeah,
Okay,
take
so
it.
You just
can
say,
stick
"I
it to be like,
invest."
this is mine.
Oh, well, see, when you say eye gem, I think it replaces your eye.
Yeah, I'm thinking
So-
like Eye of Vecna type things.
I have 4 eyes.
And
Actually,
so,
good point.
with that-
I have 2 eyes in human form, 4 eyes in half-breed form, and 8 in full form. How does that shit work?
I don't know.
Does it just replace one of them and they all look different when they, you know?
So with these eye gems, while the eye does function as an actual eye for whatever creature it comes from, for whoever
Okay.
takes it, it's just a held item.
Okay.
so
Like it's too big to put into your eye socket.
I got big eyes.
Okay.
You
Well-
big anime eyes.
Big anime eyes.
Yeah, this thing's like
I will
like
say
a
that
tennis ball in your hand.
considering the art I've made, I could probably fit, but we'll get to that later. Well, this here is an eye gem, and it possibly can grant people magical powers.
Someone should eat it.
Does any? Well, no. That would be a horrible idea. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
look over most of my crew.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want it? Because I mean, I'd knock on my breastplate. I got something that's kind of powerful, but the rest of yous, well, you just got a big sword. You got a cup. You got a jug. I look to Bob. Wait, no, Bob, you got a lantern. I look to Alexander. Probably
I got a
you.
coat.
Oh yeah, you got a coat too. I'm judging because I'm judging. But if anybody wants it, I'm not gonna. It's for anybody.
This
But
thing
I'll
like
take it that nobody wants it.
I
It's-
mean,
I
I
don't know what's it to. It's these things usually, or at least from what I've heard, you know, at the bar, some fucking actually it was probably Volo when I was there. I just didn't remember him at the time. Mentioned things about these things could possibly belong to any form of powerful creatures. So who knows? This might belong to a fucking dragon. Don't get me
or
like
a
that, for
mimic.
sure.
Or
That's a good point. It might belong to a mimic. That'd
or
be fucking impressive, though.
or something scary, like a lich.
Yeah. Well, it could belong to a lich, but that's why would he leave an eye up here?
Maybe he
His
misplaced
eye,
it.
He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, it's his lair. He can do whatever he wants with it. Maybe the mimic ate it and ran away.
Could be.
But yeah, so it could be very powerful. It could grant people magic. If they
It
don't
could be
have it.
very powerful or completely
Yeah.
useless.
Well, yeah, but you could say that about anything. For example, I hold out
Yeah.
money to God, and as I speak to him, this is very powerful in social circles. Here, I throw a piece of gold in the water, and it drifts away, or it falls to the bottom. I guess gold's heavy, and it's worth nothing.
well, I mean, if no one wants it, I mean, I'll be the test dummy.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You're a tank. I believe in that.
Mm.
Just if you get whatever power you get, if you do think it's valuable, probably we should use it on something else.
All right.
And, oh, wait a minute. Can I make some form of history check or another arcane check, or maybe the arcana check succeeded with this? When you attach to one of these things, can you let go?
If it's
an
not
invested
cursed.
item, or is it? Oh. How do you identify if something's cursed? Because
You roll even better.
Has been a piece of shit. Oh. I rolled a natural 18. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could roll better than that. So good luck, Zig. I had to do it.
All right. Can I attempt to roll religion to see if this thing is cursed?
I think.
I think not with religion.
All right. Well then, for shits and giggles,
You invest.
yes, I will invest.
All right.
I like how you had to hype yourself up there, like I.
Yep. By the power of Grayskull, is you just hold it up, declaring
I don't want to die.
declaring that you are now commanding this eye to give you its power. And it stares back at you like the coldest stare of Sauron, and you feel a merging of your power and its power, and you know that once per day you can use the gem to cast the spell within it.
What is the spell within it?
The spell within it. Boop, 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 boop.
Final sacrifice.
that would be very funny.
So you target someone else and sacrifice them. Okay.
Fucking awesome.
I mean, that would be pretty lich-like, but it would only work on familiars.
So this would be a 3-action action,
Ooh.
and it is level 8 Summon Archmage.
What?
Ooh.
Yo, what?
Level 8?
Does that
Yep.
scale
Yeah.
off of what DC does it use?
Might just have a set DC.
Yeah, I think it'll have to be. Let's see. It doesn't say, so I guess class DC.
So what does
Or
that mean?
Spellcasting DC if you have one of those.
I do, because I
yeah.
can cast spells.
So then it'll use that.
That might be lower than your class DC. Not
Well, my spell DC is 23. My class DC is
it should be
29.
Yeah,
Yeah.
29.
Yeah, because you're a better fighter than a cleric.
Yeah.
I am.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, you now have the ability to summon an Archmage. You don't know from who, you don't know from where, but you can do it.
Just an Archmage.
A Archmage.
Okay.
Out of the
Oh,
like 100 that exist.
I summon Dark Magician in attack mode.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
All right. What is this eye called, Zach?
Well, I don't want to
The Eye of
spoil
Eden.
it.
Yeah.
The Millennium Eye.
You can call it whatever you want.
All
It
right.
doesn't tell you what it's called. You know
All
it's
right.
a gem.
Eye of Summoning Archmage.
Oh, hold on, motherfucker, writing it into your inventory. You
Well-
were test dummy.
Well, now he doesn't want to give it up.
I know he doesn't.
He'll
Alright,
summon an
well,
Archmage
no, okay.
over it.
All right. So so I'm like, yeah, hey, I think you could do this.
Oh, that's cool.
Does
Do
Just
either
summon.
any of you want to use it, or do you just want me to hang on to it?
Well,
You're
I
going to be
will
busy
say
swinging your sword.
yeah. I also am going to put my hat into the ring, mainly because, and I'm going to pull out my magazines, and I have one magazine that is full and one that is half empty, and I am out of ammo otherwise. I have 7 shots left.
Mm.
And our crafters have both left the party.
Shame.
Mm.
So
Oh, shit.
my options for ranged attacks are starting to dwindle thin. And I am not a Fletcher, so I cannot make arrows.
Good thing you don't use arrows.
That's a fair point, but I also don't have bolts. Otherwise, I could start shooting things with this, and I hold up my net launcher, and I think
Well,
I got like 5
you guys
shots
wanna
of those
roll
before
for
they
it?
break a hole into something.
Want to arm
well,
wrestle for it?
If
Kiss
with you
for
saying
it?
that, Nadi, I'll pull out 20 crossbow bolts that I
Oh, fuck
still
yeah.
have, and I'll give them to you.
Where the fuck did you get
Aw.
these?
I
In
I
fact, I'm
started.
pretty sure I asked everyone if they had any.
And he forgot.
He's
It-
holding out on you.
I forgot.
Classic.
If these are your starting equipment ones, I did take those months ago.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, I do. I remember that 100%.
Mister
did
likes
take
to
those from you
add to his
because I ran
inventory
out
but
of
never
ammo.
takes away.
All right, I guess I just forgot to delete them. They are now deleted.
Yeah. I ran out of ammo a while ago. Before.
Okay. Well, I mean, whoever wants this kid can have it. If not, I'm keeping it.
I'll take it.
Okay, Gasa it is.
My staff is empty.
Oh,
Phrasing.
yeah.
It's useless.
that's
She
fair.
throws it
You know
away.
what? Well, no, wait a minute. Oh, thanks, come back.
Down the
You know
waterfall.
that. I fly and grab it.
It'd be nice to actually
if-
have something useful. I carry around a bunch of junk.
Like all these party members.
Dang. But yeah, I also agree it could be good for Gossip because you have limited spells, and I still have ammo. I can retrieve it. I've just been every time I've used any ammo, I've been rolling to see how many bolts I can actually recover, because I feel like every game should have some kind of mechanic where your shit could break when you fire it,
Attrition.
Yeah.
and I'm not going to change that rule or my self-imposed rule anytime soon. So I think it actually would be good for you because you just used like 5th and a 4th level spell slot or something, right? You use some heavy shit.
And now you get an 8th level.
Bone Shaker was 2nd level.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, it would be good for you. It could be good for Bob, but he's got to constantly keep blesses and shit up.
I also have well, same as Bob likely, but I have a higher spell DC than either of your class DCs. She
Oh,
says as she
100%.
takes it.
Flexes her
Shame that this
mental
spell doesn't
support.
use any
Superiority.
form of DC as far as I'm aware. Oh no, it does. It has will save. Yeah, no, that's probably fair. But with that being the case, sure. I don't mind stepping back from this one.
Alright, Gossip, you
But,
get a
you know,
magic
If
ball.
I do run out of ammo, I might ask you again, and if you haven't used it. Because I will be out of options other than these, and I stick up my fangs a little bit.
Nadi, can we like make arrows out of bones? Because like the next skeleton we
You're
run
full
into,
of bones.
we can try and do that.
Well, that... I mean,
It's funny that you ask.
could, kinda, but like they wouldn't have the necessary property of wood. Like, I could make you a bone knife. Would you use it over a metal one? You know what I mean?
I mean, if I didn't have another option.
That's not the point I was making, but I understand what you're saying as well.
I don't like you contradicting me.
Well, he's not wrong.
Bone missile. What the fuck?
What the fuck is bone missile?
It's a
Phrasing.
skeleton ancestry feat.
Oh, oh, I do remember.
What is that?
It's something
Right,
I really
yeah.
want to use for a build someday. Just need to figure out where.
Even if I could
Be
do
really
that,
funny.
I don't have
Skeletor.
feathers for fletching. I don't have the necessary tools. I don't have the things to improvise that shit. If
Man, we
Rowan
sure
or
did not
Ice was-
prepare.
I kept asking the GM as we were going in here. You guys might have remembered, like, yo, do any of these people have any crossbow bolts, or does anyone here have crossbow ammo, or does did the Yanti Fortress, like, what's it called, like their armsman, does he have crossbow bolts? And every single time it's like, nope. And I was like, okay.
Nope.
Just watching the ammo slowly dwindle down. But yeah,
Alright.
I feel like I'll try my best to keep these shots clean and try not to miss any. Oh
Alright,
wait, I
well-
guess I could do this and wait, no, I don't. I look
Summon
like a
crossbow
Bob's
bolt?
dog girl, where's my jacket? No, you have my jacket right now, but do we have like a? I'm gonna just put my hat on my chest as I summon, or I switch the armor out into a longsword.
Okay.
I could use this. I'm just not good with these. Or I could turn it into this, and I turn it into a whip-like rope, which I believe is 100 feet long, if I'm remembering correctly from what this thing previous item was. And I can use it as a rope of entanglement from the Erinius stat block, correct?
I do remember I gave it the extending properties.
Oh, it
I
has the
can't-
extending property on.
Yeah, that's why it can hit out
Fuck.
to 100 feet,
Yeah, well, I think it's 60 feet with the extending property.
or
but
whatever.
it's still, yeah, that's not the point. The point is it can do that. But yeah, I could use it like that. I just don't remember if a whip is a dex weapon in this game.
It should
Whoops,
be.
have the finesse trait. Yeah.
All right, well, I might be able to not be completely unarmed, and I will turn my armor back into its normal self.
All right.
Disarm, finesse, non-lethal, reach, and trip, which means they're completely useless against undead, unless you take a -2 on your attack roll.
Dead aren't
You
immune
can
to
totally
trip.
as long as I can hunter's aim with this fucking thing, but I don't think so. I think I
They
need to
are
use a bow weapon for that.
Generally
Do
immune
you?
to non-lethal, though.
I'm pretty sure hunter's aim requires you to.
It's like a
use
ranged
something
attack.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
That
If
kind
it
of sucks.
isn't, I'll look into it in a moment. But that's just because that's my hunter's edge. I think. No, wait, no, it's different. It doesn't matter. For now, the point is that I am low on ammo. We figured out who gets what.
Yep.
But
And so
with that being
what
the
is
case,
your-
How does everyone else feel after all this shit? You ready to move on? I'm about, if I were to put into pizza slices, 140 pizza slices, 110 pizza slices out of 140.
It's too many slices.
Well, we took
Feels
some
oddly
time
specific.
here, so
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Gasa could have thrown a quick lay on hands on you and then refocused.
Thank you, Gosa. You are amazing. I love you.
Yeah, I feel like while that entire conversation went down, Alexander could have refocused. I feel like that was an actual 10-minute
It was,
conversation.
Yeah.
It was about 20 minutes, actually.
Yep.
Hunter's aim is 100% a ranged weapon strike.
Peekaboo-ka-peekaboo-ka.
Also, Anadi, you found a tunnel.
Yeah, well, I knew that there were stairs here. Ah, why are you walking on me? Get off of me. I will walk up, I suppose, as we start moving.
It looks
to
like a
progress
ladder.
again.
A little bit.
Well, I fly up to the top then.
Looks like rungs.
It does
And
actually
so-
look like runs in this location. It would make sense considering we went down and go back up.
Step, step,
So
step,
yep,
step.
it is a ladder. Not a ladder. Steps going up. You confused me. And there's a small hallway.
Like a
But that's all you seem to see.
I'm going to quietly and
Mhm.
with Gossa's light start to explore the wall the same way I did the other locations for possibly a hidden door.
All right, give me that perception check.
Gasa's got her halo.
If any of these
Wah, wah,
are
wah, wah, wah,
traps,
wah,
it's a +1 bonus. 28.
Her halo softly sings hymns.
All right.
A
A door is not a trap, but you do find a door right here in front of you,
I
and you can
Find
push it
something?
in.
Well, I'm not gonna yet. Find something. Oh, I'm gonna whisper that back up to Gossa.
What'd you find?
Found a door. Don't know what could be
Oh,
possibly
I
behind
adore
it,
you
but-
too.
Got him.
Anadi's heart melts. I
And
was gonna
dies
say,
from a melted
possibly
heart.
could you yeah, I'd also heavy blush, but I was gonna say possibly call one of our big boys to go first. But thank you, I adore you too.
All right, Bob. Anadi wants you to take the lead.
No, I meant I
Yep.
meant one of our yes.
I can take the lead. What's good? What?
Someone
Bob's
would
not a
not
boy anymore. I'll do it.
Yeah,
It's
that's my
Bobette.
point. How's it going now?
Should
Alexander,
we
do
still
you?
call you Bob?
I don't have another name.
Yeah,
Bobina.
I'm still naughty. What the fuck?
Bobina.
I guess my name really is gender neutral, considering it's just the name of a race.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna open the door.
All right,
All right, good luck.
you open the
And
door.
light pours into the room immediately from Goss's halo.
As you
I
do
can't
that,
see. I don't have dark vision.
Me
I've
neither.
got a halo.
It only goes so far.
Goes far
The
enough.
DM is working on it. He's working on it, guy.
yeah. As you do, there is slight light already within the chamber.
I'm sorry. I just
As
haven't opened
you-
the door yet.
As you push the door open, you find a chamber that feels, even though it's quite large, somewhat cramped, as there is moss and overgrowth. The the floor littered with bones and dried mud, and the walls littered with holes of all sizes, up and down all around. In the middle rests a large sarcophagus. A glowing sphere. And at the sound of the creaking door, you hear a faintest whisper of, like, some lost child. Hello?
I think
Who's
there's
there?
a child in here, but also I think there's like dart holes in the wall. I don't know.
I was
Kinda hard to
say
tell.
the map does look like there's a bunch of holes in the wall. I will.
Do you have a map?
Do you have a map? Fuck no. What? I will just crawl over the walls and over Alexander and over. I won't crawl over Alexander. I'll just crawl around him to get to the front and start looking in the room.
He said he had a map, right? You heard that, Gasa?
Yes.
I think he's holding out on us.
I don't have a fucking map.
Wait, he's had a map?
No.
You had a map of the dungeon the whole time?
I pull out the magic map and it shows the continent of Cho.
You got it.
not
You got
the
it from the
location.
Lich Woman, didn't you?
Dude, where's my
Oh, you
dungeons?
weren't looking.
Oh, that would have been a good thing to ask for.
Well, as if she fucking.
Well,
gave-
clearly Anati got one, so.
Wait. I look over at Alexander. Is he actually fucking with me, or what's going on? At this point, I'm concerned.
He pushes you in the room and closes the door.
No, I don't. Okay, I fly out the other door.
Take that, Map Man.
What other door?
Oh, good point. I guess I wouldn't know that's another door over there, so or possibly a door or an entrance.
Unless he
I'm
had a
going
map.
to observe. I don't have a fucking map, and it's not my inventory, Alexander. Unless you want me to waste one of these last few shots. Shut up. I'm gonna start looking through the room
Alright.
so I can look through possibly
do.
finding traps and shit.
See if you can find a
36
map in there.
traps. What the fuck are you on about with maps?
I don't know.
I don't even know what he's doing. This is Blue talking to fucking Darren. What is going on?
You said you had a map. I'm just doing a bit.
Of here?
Yes.
I've never had a map of this location.
You said by looking at the map of the dark walls, and I just did a
you
bit,
motherfucker.
and then you
get
turned
it
it
now.
super seriously.
I get it now. Okay, Jesus. All right, fucking
Stupid.
36 for traps, 35 for observing the room.
Alright, so it's... Wait,
36 is
36... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you look around the
Yeah,
room,
sure.
and you see the room just as I have described it. A mostly, I dare call a barren room, as it is littered with small overgrowth, dried mud, and bones that crackle under your feet, old and dried.
Oh,
You see
horrible.
all the holes throughout the walls, dark, porous. There's the stone sarcophagus in the middle, and this pedestal with a glowing orb. As you look closer, you see it's actually not an orb. It's a very ornate crystal skull.
Oh shit.
aliens.
Aliens.
I'm Indiana
Second
Jones.
worst
as well
Indiana
right now.
Jones movie.
And as
Second. Oh, I guess the new was. Yeah. Thank you. I was.
as your
You got me. You got
as your feet gently crunch and crinkle on the dried mud and bones, you just hear the faint whisper calling out to you from some disembodied voice. Hello? Who's there?
Does voice sound familiar?
No. Sounds like a...
Okay, that
But
makes
it
sense.
sounds very easily like a small child.
Oh, that's the Make-A-Wish kid. Lie to it.
Uh-huh. Jesus. Fucking, can I sense where the voice is coming from?
Let's see. With that check... The voice seems to be rather disembodied, so it's kind of hard to tell. but with you focusing, you feel that the voice is emanating from this glowing skull.
Alright, guys. I think I found a trap. Let me do my business. And I'm going to walk up to the
Oh my
skull.
god, now he's gonna shit in the room.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anadi fucking is annoyed and just ignores them. I take two chest traps for you fuckers, and this is how you treat me?
He's gonna wipe with the map. Don't wipe with it.
No!
I might just walk over to them and shut the door, and if anything in here kills me, it's on them. Fuck them. I walk up to the skull,
Mm-hmm.
and I will see if I can identify if this is a trap. If unless the 36 already did so, like I was like, oh, the room's clear, but this thing is clearly the identification.
So it doesn't set off your trap sense, but you are getting the feeling that it's magical somehow.
Well, hello. How you doing?
I'm doing terrible. I don't know where I am.
Oh,
Do you know where I am?
well, kinda. But, are you friendly? Do you have a name?
My name's Naparka.
Naparka?
Yeah. Did
How
my
do
father
you spell that?
did my father send you to find me?
Maybe. What's your father's name? We got a lot of quests in our backlog. Naparka, okay.
One moment. Nepta. My father Nepta. He was king of Omu.
He was what?
He was the king of Omu.
Huh?
I'm the
Huh?
princess of Omu.
With Omu lore,
Mhm.
do I know how long it's been since Omu itself had a king?
Make that check.
Yeah, let's see if I can come on real high.
So
32 ain't bad.
32. So Omu, for most people, don't take it serious as an archaeological investigation, since most people think it's just a myth. But for those who do, their best estimates, Omu has been gone for well over 1,000 years.
Well, it might. Your father didn't send us then, if that is who you are, my, well, you know, an empress, you'd be my nobility, my royalty. I don't know how to address you folk that often. I don't meet you too much. But if you want, if you're a nice thing, I could possibly help you find him. He might be down here, considering where we are. Where we are, though, isn't the nicest of locations, and if you're willing, we could possibly either look for him if you want to stay here, or we could bring you along, as long as, you know, you don't attack us.
But
You wouldn't do that, would you?
no, just untie me and take off my blindfold.
Oh. How, listening to this voice, how young do they sound?
They like preteen, if that.
Ah, shit, so like a child.
Yeah, I said a child,
Yeah, well, I mean, listen.
not an anime child where they're
different
4,000 years
It's
old.
different. I fucking hope not. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit ever. Well, I will see what I can do, but just let me try something, and you tell me if any point during this hurts, okay? I'm not gonna try to hurt you.
What were you trying to do?
I'm gonna touch you, and I just want you to know that I'm here.
Stranger danger.
What? What the fuck did they teach you 1,000 years ago?
On this episode of Touched by
I
an
mean,
Angel.
It's not. Well, I do have the wings. I will reach out and try to grab the skull.
Alright, you grab it. And you can pick it up easily.
You feel that?
No? What are you doing?
Oh. Don't worry about it. I don't feel super cursed now, right?
Not really.
Well, I have some friends with me who might be able to help your situation. You're in a little bit of a weird predicament.
What do you mean?
I will not leave you. I'm just gonna call for them to come to you. It's a little hard to explain, but I'll see what I can do and see if anything possibly changes because of that, okay?
Okay.
I'm not leaving your side, okay? I'm still here. And I'm going to I'm gonna Gossa and possibly Bob. Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys are very good talkers.
Couple name is Bossa.
Yeah,
We could just
Bossa.
call- if we're really looking for a female name, Bobby. It's right there.
No, that's
Also sounds lame. Oh wait, for the two of you, I get it now.
yes.
I'm stupid, you see.
Can't use Bobby.
I'm-
That's my
yeah, it's-
supervisor's name at work.
Oh, that's horrible. You should call him a natty. I'm going to pretend, or not pretend. I'm going to put my hands on the sides of the skull where the
Oh, look,
ears
a
would
skull.
probably be. I'm going to lean over to Gus and Bob. This skull doesn't know it's a skull, but I don't
Make
know
us-
if it's a bad thing.
Make a stealth check.
I can't just whisper under my breath. Oh, at least I'm good at stealth. Come on, roll high.
Alright.
31, yeah.
You don't think it hears you.
I'm going
I
to lean
didn't
over
hear
to
you
Bob,
either.
yeah, with Bob and Gossa. So this skull doesn't know it's a skull. I don't know if it's a bad thing, but she seems to be the skull of the last princess of Omu, possibly something like that. Her name is let me quickly. There it is. Naparka, and her father was Nepta, and he was the king of Omu many, many, many years ago. I'm talking like hundreds of years, almost 1,000.
Hmm.
Impressive.
She's looking for her father, and so far this room seems to be unaffected, but so far all the rooms we have seen have had some form of trap. This thing might be a trap. I just don't want to piss it off from its current condition, so you guys are better at words than me. Napaka, my friends are here now. We got a couple more, but they're not in the room right now. I'd like to introduce you to my friend Gossa and my friend Bob.
Hello.
I go by Bobby right now, and I will step away from the skull.
Goes, hello.
Oh, dear.
Will y'all please untie me so I could see?
Well, I'm afraid it is not regular binds that hold you in place. It seems that a mighty enchantment has been placed on you.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said.
I don't understand.
Magic is what is presently binding you. I'm afraid not mundane ropes or other bindings.
Yes, there's nothing really to untie, per se.
There might be magic we can undo here, but it will take some time, dear. Until then, we would like to talk. Find out what happened to you. How'd you end up here?
There was a man who came to our kingdom and demanded things, and my father couldn't give them to him, so he took me and he locked me in this room. I've been waiting for my father to come get me.
I see. I understand. Do you remember this man's name?
No, but he was very scary.
Worthless! It Gossa swats the skull off. The
Smashes it.
No. He's like, well, what do
He was
you
very
remember, dear?
mean, very old, very scary.
Tell me, does the name Ace Rerak mean anything to you?
It doesn't.
Sararak, actually.
That's not how it's written.
Hey, typical American.
Says the Canadian.
Yeah. At least I know how to pronounce words.
Says the Canadian.
I've been saying, listen, I've been saying Acererak the entire time. Everyone else has been calling him Acererak.
Color is spelled with a U.
It's not, actually.
Not my dictionary.
It was changed to save price on letters, on printing stuff.
I believe that. If
That,
Sounds about right.
That's why they dropped. That's why they dropped "use" from a bunch of words. Because it wasn't needed to pronounce the word.
Alright,
That's why armor became ARMOR. Anyway, and
so
this man, you said this man took you and has trapped you here.
Yes.
did he say why?
He said I would stay here until my father submitted to his terms.
What were the terms?
I don't know.
Okay, fair. Huh. Wow.
While they're talking,
Mm-hmm.
I've identified the room for no possible traps. I'm going to call Alexander and Zig into the room and see if we can do anything with this possible sarcophagus in the middle. And if that 36 continued to carry over, I'm going to assume it's not trapped. Unless you want me to do another check.
Make another check for the sarcophagus.
Okay. Roll high. I'm going to... I have a good bonus. That's a 30. 30's pretty good.
Are you
It's
keeping it?
middling for me, but it's pretty good. I'm going to keep it. 30's middling for me, but I'm going to trust it.
All right. You look over the sarcophagus, and you don't think that it's booby trapped, but just from visual, you can tell that it's gonna be heavy. It's made of a very
Yeah, that's
dense
fine.
stone.
That's why I got my 2 strong boys coming in the room. I'm going to... I don't think it's trapped. So,
Alright.
yeah.
Is that athletics correct?
Yes, to lift the lid. All right.
Do I even need
Wow.
that? Probably. Zig's
All right.
killing with these athletics today.
So the two of you guys begin to lift the lid, and it is quite heavy. Heavier than the other ones you've been dealing with. And you begin to slide it off. As you do, you reveal inside its inhabitants.
A bomb.
Yeah, it explodes.
I was gonna say it's probably the rest. My guess is the rest of her.
Yeah.
You do find skeletal remains, however, they do not look human. They look very long and stringy, maybe like they belong to a snake. And it is currently, or was at some point, wrapped around what appears to be a staff.
Before we touch anything, I'm going to see if I can identify the staff and or the bones.
And are you guys just holding on to the lid?
Yeah. We'll gently lay it on the side of the coffin.
All right.
Yeah.
If you are doing that, both of you give me athletics checks once again.
All
right.
Oh, shit.
Well, how
All right.
am I supposed to live up to that?
Yeah, fucking Zig just pulls it from outside.
But not rolling a 7.
No. Yeah,
But,
no, I actually just lift Alexander up with the lid, and I just set them both down.
Yep. So you
Some
guys,
giant strength on
as
him,
heavy
I
as this
noticed.
lid is, you easily pick it up and gently set it back down. And yeah, inside is some kind of skeleton with a staff.
Okay, so who? The other coffin that we opened was one of the trickster gods, so this is probably
Yeah.
one of the other trickster gods.
That's why I'm trying to identify things first to see if this is a good god, possibly. You were reading my mind. I just didn't want to meta say it.
Well, I mean, we know the other one we found was a.
Well, we figured that out after we tried to possess someone.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean,
I get you. I'm not fighting you. I'm just saying. Pulls out a gun. I'm fine.
Oh, and if you
do I
wanted
make
to,
any checks?
yeah, if you want to try to identify using your brain whose tomb you think this might be, go ahead and do that Omu lore or a religion check.
I'll do the Oma.
21.
Oh, nah, this is exactly what I'm gonna.
Can
I'm
I also
sure.
do a religion?
You sure can.
Yeah, I'll see what other people roll before I possibly hero point this. Oh, there we go.
All right. So Anadi and Gasa,
Yeah.
you think you might
thing.
know, but you're not entirely positive in your answer. But Zig and
People
Alexander,
that actually care about religion in the party, unlike Gasa.
Yeah.
but Zig and Alexander, you have a strong suspicion that this is Moa's tomb, the Jakali.
Was Moa a good guy? I can't remember.
From-
I don't remember.
From what you remember of the
So-
story, Moa was the one who refuses to lie.
Yeah.
Do with
Moa
that with
was
what
all
you
about
will.
Honesty, and Moa was actually the first tomb for us to go into. So,
Okay.
With that, Anadi will trust this tomb,
Mhm.
and I will tentatively reach out towards the staff to possibly identify it.
All right, give me either Arcana or Occultism.
That means I'll be taking 10 minutes for this, I suppose, as
Yep.
possibly other people
As
talk.
he's doing this, what's Gasa doing with the skull?
Distracting it.
Oh,
Gasa has
just
no idea
trying
what
to.
Anadi wants her to do with this skull. I think she's just trying to buy time for him to do whatever he's trying to do.
All
or
right,
She's trying to do.
so you're just
in-
making small talk, trying to distract it. But
He
Nadi,
is trying to milk him for her for any more information that she can about the circumstance, but she doesn't try like pressing super hard. Like if she realizes that she's not getting anything, she lets it slide and moves on to the next topic.
How young is this girl?
She sounded like she was beneath teens, but
Gasa will ask.
probably not a child. Oh, that's fair.
She'll ask some questions to help put the kid at ease.
oh yeah, you don't learn really anything new other than she is supposedly the princess of Omu. She was kidnapped.
If
And she's
lying
waiting
to me,
for-
she has to roll against deception
Yeah.
DC rather than perception DC.
And she's waiting for her father to rescue her. You ask her how old she is. She says she's 12.
Okay, so
Should we tell her?
I mean,
Nadi shakes her fucking head while looking at the staff like.
I'm only 11.
Nadi flicks her fucking head over. What?
Levels.
Wait, you telling me an 11-year-old was ripping people's bones out? Oh my god!
Every anime pro tag.
one of the-
But
One of the podcasts I listen to has a 13-year-old orc barbarian.
Fair enough.
oh,
Oh,
while
shit.
Gasa is trying to distract the skull with not too probing
Conversation.
questions and conversation, Anadi, you believe this to be a magical staff. You believe it to be a interesting artifact called, where is it? The Staff of the Python.
That's normally a 5e thing. Is that a thing in Pathfinder?
Nope, but it is a 5e thing. But yeah, it is. It is a magical staff. It's very similar to like the druid's animal staff, but it lets you wild shape into a giant snake.
Oh,
Ooh.
Huh.
Can is up to DM. Well, actually, yeah. Geez, I'm trying to think of the words and speak at the same time. I should do one at a time. Okay. We've been using the normal rules, so if this is a staff, I can't use it because I can't cast spells. So,
Yeah.
I will. Well, actually, no. Staffs. This is.
If you have
no, this
trick
is a
magic
fine
item,
thing.
you can use
wish.
staffs.
You mean this one?
Yeah, like that.
Well, unfortunately, I can't.
Do it.
I probably should have learned that.
As
but-
Gasa gets her second magical
It's not
artifact.
Unfortunately, I already have a staff, and you
Yeah.
can't prepare more than one staves.
Well, if
a
this is
time.
a 5e staff, then it might not need a caster to do it. So
Cost
that's
will
why
not propose. Nah, you want to try doing it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if the 5e rules are bent here, possibly into our game, and I will invest in the staff, just because I am running out of options.
So yeah, you can invest
Just
into it,
assist Yeah.
and I will say you can make use of the wild shape, but you can't cast any of the spells from it.
It can cast spells. Okay, good to know.
Does he have to make a check, Zach?
Indeed,
Yeah,
I was
I forgot about that.
as you grab the staff as part of the investment
fine.
process, a snake, a spectral snake, begins to slither out from the staff, coiling around your arm, and then lashes out
fine.
at you. And I would like you to make a charisma check. You can choose to fail if you would like.
I think I will, because what we did last time is we didn't choose to fail.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to choose to fail.
All right. This snake lunges out at your face and just seems to disappear into you. You feel
I
this.
hold my breath and close my eyes.
You feel like no damage. Like you don't feel someone punching you in the face, but you do feel something swirling in your head. You start to get thoughts that you can't control, thoughts that aren't yours. Something inside your brain is thinking independently from you. You can feel the sensation take over you. You, personality, whether unbeknownst to any of the members here, you become more truthful and kind.
Oh, this
And
is
then-
a perfect person for me.
And then
This
there's
was a good staff for me to not take.
there's a voice that that rings out as this thing finally settles into your brain. We must always speak the truth.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean,
But you feel,
that sounds
as
really
part of this sensation, you can activate
She must tell
This-
the truth. to the small.
this voice's powers at your will. You can turn invisible.
Ooh. At will?
Yep.
What level invisibility?
That's a good point.
Probably base invisibility.
Okay, second level. So you get revealed after you make an attack or aggressive
Okay,
hostile
yeah.
action.
How many
that
times
sounds
can he
fair.
do it though?
At will.
Will, he said.
Oh
That
shit!
is
Like
it
my
still-
fucking armor, I have a perma buff. Okay.
It's like the 2-action regular invisibility stuff, or
Yep.
is it on a lower action count?
It's still, you cast an invisibility spell. Only on you, but it is at will.
So, just to... Actually, you know what? We'll do it that way, because otherwise it would be a little bit more imbalanced. I was going to say, if I turn invisible, is it just permanent invisibility, or do I have to, like, is it still 10 minutes?
It's 10 minutes. You would have to keep doing it.
Yeah. That's why I was going to say, if it was the other one, it'd feel like it can, because it still takes 2 actions. I'd be like, okay, that was good, actually. That wasn't that bad. Okay. I think, and I stand up.
As you begin to like adjust to this new personality in there, you can pick up the side conversation of Gossa and the Skull, and you hear this nagging voice is like, "Tell her the truth. She's dead. Omu's been gone for 100 years. Tell her.
Jesus
Tell her.
Christ.
Tell her. She has to know."
Jakuli was supposed to be a good god. What the fuck? Why is he such an asshole?
You think they were supposed to be a good god.
Well, if I were to go off the normal lore that you decided to avoid, but now they're all trickster, evil dickheads, I'm going to, Gossa, I think it's time that we could probably leave. Just leave that dusty old skull there. It's fine. And I'm starting to walk out of the room.
All right.
She's been dead for a long
Gossa-
time. It don't matter.
Gossa
What?
will
This guy's supposed to be truthful or some shit.
Truthful and
take
kind.
some time.
It's not very kind.
Yeah, that's how you said it.
Okay. I don't want to. You don't get to act like you didn't whisper in my ear like a dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
But yeah, he says something about leave that dirty skull there, and just walks out. What is Gasa doing?
Gasa is going to be like, well, I mean, does the skull respond to anything? Like,
She does pick up. She's like, "What? Huh? What skull? There's skulls in here."
well, there's one over there.
I think I sent you a player version of this map without this on. So never got around to it.
Actually, my dear Naparka, I am afraid that you have been trapped, not by, well, as I said, by magic, but your father, your family, and even you have passed.
What? What do you mean?
What I mean is, I don't want to actually roleplay this out, so I'm going to make a diplomacy check
Okay.
and hope the GM's cool with that.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could just be like, "I'd tell her the truth."
Yeah, I mean, that's Gasa's going to explain to her as best and gently as she can
All right.
that she has died. And she
As
wants
you tell her the truth of her circumstances, she seems to reject it, no matter how politely and caringly you say it to her. And you can feel the skull begin to like throb and pulse and get warm as the skull becomes more anxious and inconsolable. It's like, no, they can't be dead. It hasn't been that long. No! As it starts turning into screaming and crying as the skull just erupts into flames,
Yeah, that's not great.
howling in pain. Your options are fight. Oh, as she begins to make more and more noise, sounds of chittering and skittering come from all the holes as the noises seem to have awoken their inhabitants as hundreds of swarms of beetles just begin to flood into the room.
All right.
You guys have the
let's leave.
option. Yeah, you either leave or fight. What is your option? What are your choices?
I suggest we leave.
Yeah, we should get out of here now.
Close the door behind us.
Yep.
Okay.
So is the skull presently wreathed in flames?
Yes. Is completely consumed by fire and beginning to fly and levitate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, enjoy your alone time. Goodbye.
Yeah, we should have lied to the kid.
You could this
I was
thing
doing so.
hastily charges and chases after you until you slam the door in its face, locking it in the room with the beetles.
Well, that wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
But,
No,
And-
it wasn't. That
one of
was
those
very
spirits.
unlike
my-
you, Anati.
What are you talking about?
And the voice is, "That was good. The truth will always set you free."
Well, you see, Alexander, I have a voice in my head that's now talking, and it just said, "The truth will set you free."
Oh, You have a voice in your head.
yeah.
He's
I'm pretty
schizophrenic.
sure it's
Kill him!
he told me that you're schizophrenic. I should kill you.
Asa draws a dagger from her sleeve.
And you just listen to voices in your head now in a
Do
Lich's
you
dungeon.
not have a conscience?
There's difference between
I am
a
not your
conscious
conscience.
thought and a voice in your head.
Yeah, well, there's still voices speaking in your head. It's not too out of place. Although I did learn recently that apparently it's only 35% of the population actually has an inner voice. It's the opposite of what everybody thinks.
I don't
Not
know
everyone
what you're.
has an inner voice.
I don't know what you're
Crazy.
talking about right now, but
I was
that was.
actually
I'm-
listening to people talking about the whole inner monologue thing, and it
Yeah.
actually is more people have it than that. It's just they misunderstand what the inner monologue is.
Oh, so people are even confused about the fucking data. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so
Just-
fucking weird.
Seemed very unlike you to tell a small, helpless child that they were just
Oh.
a dusty old skull.
Well, the voice told me to do
To be
it.
fair, she was.
Yeah.
And yes, she was, but that's not the point here.
Well, the voice told me to do it, and I just felt it was right. And it just told me the truth will set me free, so I don't know, maybe it'll set me free.
What are you
Hmm.
talking about?
I'm talking
I
about
do
the
think a
voice in my
process-
head that's Moa.
Process must
Come
be
on, right?
attempted for her to find closure, but
Yeah.
she doesn't seem like she's ready for it.
Yeah.
He probably never will be, to be honest.
And we all
Remember
will
that-
be
that-
someday.
So is
Remember, these
nobody
are trust
else
gods, they're made by
concerned that
idiots.
Anadi is hearing the voices of ancient Omuan gods in their head?
Yeah,
As
no,
Amanda looks
yeah,
back and says that, I'm not there.
yeah, no, that's
Mysterious ways.
Hey, Anadi. Hold still a bit.
Bob, as you look back where I was, I'm not there.
Where the fuck you go?
And I will reappear flying above all the three of you.
What in the
I can
hell
do this
are you
now,
doing?
though. That's pretty nice. I can go.
I get startled, attack of opportunity.
I die. I'm made out of paper. I'm a tarantula.
Alright. Come
Soon to
here,
be a
man.
flaming tarantula.
Anadi, come here. Come here real quick.
Oh,
Come here. Come here. Alright.
Slow
Oh,
down.
rack.
I try to do remove curse.
Do you hit him with the remove curse?
Like I hold onto his ass, and
What?
no, like
Fuck off! I
I'm
fly away.
holding onto him
Hell no.
and try to remove curse.
Grapple check.
Nope. Get out of here.
You fuck.
Yeah, I
What-
slip out and I fly to the roof.
What's
None of
your
you bitches can touch me
fortitude
now.
DC?
My fortitude?
Is Anadi's if you're trying to grapple him.
Oh, that's fair. My DC would be 30, I guess.
So then you
I'd
do
roll acrobatics to try and get out of my turn, I suppose.
you do grab a hold of him. And so if you hit remove curse, I'm gonna need you to do
It takes 10 minutes.
oh,
That's
does
why I'm
it?
holding on to you.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna
I'm
be able to
gonna fight you
hold
for
on
10
to him for
fucking
10 minutes.
Yeah, fuck off.
You little shit.
You little shit,
Yeah,
come
no
here!
problem, Bob. I trust you, you know that, but like I don't trust you for that. Also, you're not allowed to grab my ass just because you're a girl now, and I would normally like it.
Well,
Can
you're
I?
acting weird.
Hell no.
So I'm pretty sure
I'm not letting you
people aren't
grab my ass
supposed to
either.
hear things in their heads, and you only start hearing shit in your head once you touch the thing. So I'm doing this so that, well, let's see if you're cursed.
I'll
Well, how about
whisper to
this?
Bob.
I'll just talk
just
to Mo
wait
and ask.
just wait until he's sleeping.
I'm gonna stab him.
What the fuck? Did you get possessed by a spirit? What the fuck? No, how about I just do this? Moa, you're all about honesty. Are you gonna be evil? Are you evil in
No.
any form or capacity? Are you just fucking with me? Are you having fun with the fact that I have to be very honest?
I'm not fucking with you. I like
What?
it here. I'm not stuck in the staff anymore. I can
Oh,
finally see.
So Moa was trapped in the staff. He
Total-
now sees through my eyes.
Total transparency and honesty isn't always a good thing, Anadi.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say. Listen, as per what I was thinking in the moment, just because I have to be truthful doesn't mean I have to speak. So I know when to shut up. As far as I'm aware, I'm not compelled to speak.
So, quick question. Ask it if it is technically a curse.
Are you a curse? I think you're a spirit, though.
I am a
Would
spirit.
you consider yourself a curse?
No.
I
if
am
it will
not-
consider it so.
Yeah, would you?
I
consider
am
yourself
not a curse, but I
No,
am.
not that if it will consider itself. Is it cursed item granting this ability?
Are you? Is it because of a curse that you are granting this ability onto me? And you can't lie either, because you're all about honesty.
No,
This is
I am
not about
sharing my ability with you because you let me in. But yes, I am now. I am now cursed
the
to
right
stay
one in.
in your body.
You let it in?
Yeah. Well, last time we had a fucking spirit, it was one of the. It was like the. It was. I think it was. No, it wasn't Wongo. Wongo's the fucked up one. It was the. God, I'm trying to. It was the fucking panda bear one. I'm trying to remember.
So,
what that thing is
but
called.
what I'm hearing from you, your truth-telling mouth right now, is that you gave up agency in your character, your person, for what, an ability or two, and the forcefulness of telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm a power gamer.
Yeah, I'm a power gamer. Listen, if
But,
you want me to be perfectly honest, we have a fucking lich who controls the whole fucking island, and he's gonna summon everything. He's gonna summon a god. All right? How many of you have the ability to kill a god? We're gonna need all the help we can get, and that's me being as truthful as I can.
Zig shyly starts to raise his hand, and he realizes what he said, and he just slowly lower it back down.
Yeah, you put the hand back down. None of us are gonna be able to survive here unless we get some fucking help.
All right. Well,
I don't feel capable myself with the ability to kill a god. I feel a little better now with the fact that I can go fucking invisible. And I disappear.
We are each other's help. We are a
Indeed.
group of, heroes, if you want to call it that, but adventurers nonetheless. We help each other.
And
We
I am a
want to-
Naughty's plus
wait,
one.
does that mean we're gonna get statues made out of us?
And
I
you
fucking
think
hope so.
it's fine for you to let things inside of you that can control the things that you say and do?
Oh, I'm fucking
I do.
sorry. Tell me something you wouldn't do, Mr. Religion Man.
I wouldn't do
Religion.
that.
Yeah,
Give
you
up
let
age.
God into your life, didn't you?
That's
And now
totally
look at
fucking different.
different. That's
This
very
is a
different.
No, well, I don't care.
Moa's like, I'm a
That's me
god
being truthful.
too.
Yeah, exactly. Moa is a god. Fuck off. He's a trickster god. And he's just his trick is the fact that he just tells everybody the truth.
Yeah, let's just
Is that really that bad?
hope they're not tricking you, and he fucking storms away.
Alright.
I don't like it when mom and dad fight.
I'm not that. Well, I look down at my form. I guess I kind of am. But he's definitely not the dead.
As you guys go
I'll
trudging.
go after
I'm sorry,
Alexander.
Way more mother than Anadi is.
Hell no. I'm
Guys,
like the
come
cool one.
on.
Who
Let's-
heals the
let's-
party when you're all hurt from playing
Yeah.
with your friends?
Well, fine, you're the mom. I had to fly down dejectedly. Anadi wants to fucking, talk shit behind the back, but also does not feel like that's a good thing to do. I'm not compelled. I just have to tell the truth.
So you're compelled.
No, it's different.
But also, yeah, you are compelled. Whenever you speak, you have to speak wholeheartedly and true.
He's such a fucking asshole, but we need him. And I'm just mad at him. I'm not angry, I'm just mad. And I'll get over that. Because this thing will help us. Mo, you know what's going on here, don't you? Fucking Acerex being a dickhead.
Yes,
There you
indeed. He killed
He
me
said yes.
and all the others.
Acerec killed all the other gods. See, we're gonna need all the gods' fucking help if he's able to kill gods himself.
Oh, he's going to become
Weird.
much more than that.
Oh, he said he's gonna become more than a god. This is good information and horrible things to learn.
What the hell is more than a god? What?
I don't know. I start following Gossa.
Moa's voice kind of continues to talk to you a little bit. And it's like, you were friends mentioned Acerex summoning a god. That is only partly
Yeah.
true. He will he will ascend to something even more. I have heard whispers of the tomb workers.
Of the tomb, what?
The tomb workers.
Okay, I thought you said worms, and that would have been much worse.
They are but mere worms in my eyes. But
You kind of have a power trip. Mo.
I'm finally free. But yeah, but
I'm
yeah.
gonna laugh so hard if Anadi starts turning into a spider snake now.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I need to be the ultimate Tumblr OC.
But yeah, as you guys come walking back, you have to make your way
What was that noise?
against the current, so it takes some time. You have to go back through the
I will-
peeping room.
I will
carefully.
Kind of lift Gossa to help her through because she's a paperweight right now, as far as I'm aware. How
And
do
once
push
you
this around?
guys
I never
make your
figured
way
that out.
through, what would be your next course of action? As you get back, Brawlin is still trying to keep the statue broken.
We
Far
could
left back in the statue.
we could go down these stairs.
I'm perfectly fine with doing that, but I am curious if we need to have anybody here. Is everyone feeling tip-top shape-ish?
I'm good.
I wouldn't mind finishing out exploration of this level, because there's a hallway we didn't go down.
Yeah.
over this
this
way.
room. Yeah. There's
Okay.
this room to which we actually walked. We would remember with our brain power that we walked under a tunnel here, which was possibly a carved room.
Hmm.
All right,
So-
yeah, I'm down to check it out.
Yeah.
All right, so start moving your guys over here in whatever order you would like to be.
I will be second, as usual, for the traps.
I can be in third.
That's fair. I mean, you were Bob, the squishy in the middle.
I'm not squishy. If we want
Oh.
the squishy in the middle, it should be Bob. I have more hit points than Bob, and I also have my resistance.
Jeez. Okay.
And as you turn this corner, you see an interesting sight.
Oh.
You see a mostly empty hallway, save a giant fan that's just built into the middle of the hallway.
Is it on?
It
To
is
the
not.
fan of us.
Oh my god, the BG boys!
It has all your names and
Uh.
pictures emblazoned on each blade.
Hey,
But yeah, it's a giant fan.
Naughty.
Yeah.
This seems kind of sketch.
Yeah.
Uh,
You want me to do something
perception.
about it? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna see if I see anything
Mhm.
first. Oh,
You notice that there is
Oh,
more
that's good.
hallway that goes deeper behind the fan into some kind of chamber.
all right. I'll tentatively step into the hallway.
All right. As soon as you step into the hallway,
My
You can-
laptop wasn't plugged in and it died.
ah, sorry.
Uh-oh.
You feel the floor has a little bit of give, and the fan blade begins to slowly wind up, getting faster and faster and faster. And after a couple
I
seconds,
grab
you
Zig.
believe it's spinning at full force.
I grab Zig and pull him back.
Alright.
Fans work both ways. Is it pulling him or pushing him?
Neither.
Oh.
And as you pull him out of the room, if you continue to watch it, you see that slowly begins to slow back down until it becomes completely inert again.
Well, that's fucking terrifying.
How? Right. Each of these squares is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Roughly.
All right. I want to. Okay. Anadi, are you able to tell if the second tile is trapped in any way?
I look around the corner and start doing my thing. Actually, Gosa,
Yes.
could you come in, give us some light? Can't see down this corridor.
I'll light my sword.
Oh. It only gives me 5 feet. If I'm remembering correctly. You guys can stand roughly in the same space while we're.
You push Zig over the ledge. But a shining light and Anadi begins to
save his life.
examine the floors. Give me that perception check.
Jesus, 39 for traps.
39.
That's nearly
So
accurate.
this would be what you would consider a trap in your mind.
Yeah.
It seems that the floor, the whole way up to the blade, it seems to be built a little weird. It seems to be designed so that it looks like the floors everywhere else. However, you can tell that basically the entire floor, all the way up to the blade, is a pressure plate, like individual pressure plates.
So,
Oh.
And
free-
just
I can deal with this.
and just based on what you saw Zig do, you think that stepping on any of them might turn the fan on.
Well, I know me, Anadi, and Casa can get around that. I don't think Alexander and Bob can.
Well, how high does the fan
Mhm.
spin?
The
Like, is it just the whole hallway?
indeed, it
Okay,
takes up
so-
the whole hallway and more. So that way,
could-
the
we
blades
could
completely
make it,
block the
quote-unquote,
hallway.
By possibly dodging it, if that's what you mean, Zig, but it's terrifying.
Well,
might be able to jam
well,
it, though.
I meant so like we wouldn't, the three of us wouldn't have to touch the floor.
Oh, that's fair. But the fan continues to go. It just goes faster if we're just touching it.
Well, with me getting off, is it still spinning?
No. As you guys talk, it
Oh.
eventually
Never mind.
slows back down to it just being stationary.
Well, I mean, if you want to try and jam it, I mean, that might work, but
Well, I don't have a lot of shit. Well, I mean,
If we had a crystal skull, we could use that.
you want to take a severed skull of a child, Bob?
Metal.
It wouldn't know.
well, hold on.
Yeah, it can't feel
I'll,
anything.
I'll open up the bag.
Oh, and look,
because
she's right here.
I still have some of the crafting materials that Callie grabbed when we were dealing with that robot
There's like a
lady.
couple bulk or some shit, right?
Yeah, so like I'll look through it, and I'm assuming, you know, with the type of
Oh.
stuff that Callie was building and working on, like there's like metal rods and stuff like that. And
I
I'll
like
I'll
that
pull
idea.
yeah, I'll pull that out and I'll hand it to you so you could try and fly down and jam it.
Before we also do that, hand me one of my extra nets. Because a
Alright.
fucking net inside of a blade thing, that'll fucking jam things up. For
All right,
sure.
I'll hand you one.
Yeah. I'm going to take basically 2 bulk worth of stuff, if I'm remembering that right, with how much we had, and then wrap it up in a net to make this thing like a horrible fucking stopping trap thing, or like brick, and I will
Okay.
fly over the pads, but I will go slowly just in case any of these activate as I'm moving. Actually, I'll just climb across the walls so that way
yeah.
I can have
You
some
climb
cover.
across, nothing seems to happen.
I will. Oh.
Into the blade.
But it's not moving right now, so it's not that big of a deal. And
Yeah.
I will just, whatever way that it rotates, I want to put it in the direction, or I want to put it underneath where it would move towards, so that way it won't knock it up. It will drag it in and then possibly cause a stoppage.
All right. But you can just go ahead and try to give me a crafting check or a thievery check. Either of those.
I do believe I have a special thing with that. I just haven't used it in fucking forever. You can disable traps that require proficiency rank of mastery in theory. If you have mastery in theory, you can do so with legendary instead. Yeah, so one thing that I haven't got a chance to use in a very long time. All right, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I'm going to shift the armor, and I'm going to shift it into a whip and put it on my pant for a moment, just so I lose my -2 armor penalty bonus. Do that, I will just compensate my strength temporarily 16, and I will do a thievery check. 36.
All right.
37 for trap disabling.
You put this tangle contraption throughout the big saw blade, and you think that you might have it might tangle itself up, hopefully stop the blade, but we'll see.
I think I stopped it, but I can't be exactly sure. And I'm going to switch the thing back into armor and place it back on.
I suppose we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for shits and giggles,
No,
I'll
I fly over.
yeah I'll step on the first plate again to see if it.
All right. You step on the first plate, and you can tell that it begins to wind up. It moves very slowly because it's tangled up. How long do you just stand there watching it?
Well, if it's moving really slow, I want to, you know, I'll slowly creep towards it, and if it's still moving slow enough, I'll, like, if it's
Break it?
disabled. Yeah, actually, yeah. Can I break it?
I don't know. Can you?
You made out of muscle and brawn and a magic sword.
All right. So with how slow is it moving?
That
Like-
depends on how long it takes you to walk down this hallway, because you said you were walking slowly.
All right. So okay. So with okay. Okay. So I will actually. How long did it take it for it to slow down fully when I was off?
About a minute since you let it get to full speed.
All right. So before it even gets to full speed, I will do the spider climb,
All right.
and I'll like get on the wall to waiting for it to fully stop. How sharp does it look? Like, do the blades look?
Oh, they're very sharp. It's not like a ceiling fan, it's like an actual saw fan.
Okay. Can I carefully grab onto one of the blades and attempt to bend it?
Sure. Give me an athletics check. Alright. Yep, with your muscly might, you take one of the blades and begin to bend it out of shape.
Okay. Does it look like so if it would spin, would it like catch the wall?
You would think so.
Okay. All right, then I will squeeze. I'll go past it,
Mhm.
and I'll put my feet on the floor.
Nothing happens.
Okay. And I'll say I think I stopped it from being able to spin. On top of with what Anadi did, maybe.
You want me
And
to do a
there's-
second test on me?
Yeah. Also, I'll call out what I see in this room.
You step on the pressure plate. Forgot the word immediately. And it does still try to spin, but it's still going slow. And now there's a loud as one of the blades is just scraping the wall as it goes around. It's going.
Is it cutting the wall?
It's making a little gouge
Oh.
into it, and it's still trying to go, but it's still very slow.
I step up. Can you like bend one of the blades so that it's like perfectly flat in one of these directions and it'll just get caught?
All right. Yeah. I'll try and do that again.
All right.
Jesus Christ, man! You haven't rolled below a 40 with your athletics.
I
I
know,
know it's crazy. All right. You bend another blade out of proportion.
All right, and I'll. How many blades are there?
There's about 6 of them.
All right, I will just try and do that to all of the blades.
All right. All right. You guys watch as Zig just slowly and carefully tries to keep bending the blades out of order, hoping that they'll catch and become tangled. And yeah, eventually he bends them all.
All right. So the way that I'm envisioning that I'm kind of, since I'm behind it now, I'm just pushing them. That way they're all kind of straight. That way, even if it does spin, you could just walk around it.
Well, all right.
Either that, or I could just like push him in back onto itself.
Well, I was hoping that you're strong enough. You did what you did. I trust you, and I will step forward again just to see if the
Alright.
thing will catch itself on the walls now that
You
it's
step forward.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
will
And
run
let-
past her.
Yeah, go for it.
And let the
I trust you.
blade begin to. All right.
Hell yeah.
Gossip begins to run, sprint. As soon as she
Slowly
takes the
moving.
first step, you can tell that the blade tries to go. Doesn't go very far, given all the tangling and bending. And eventually it does catch. But Gossa and Zig, as you guys are standing right near it, you can still hear that it is trying to spin, giving all the activations from the pressure plates. But it seems to be, stuck.
All right. All right. It should be somewhat disabled now.
I think it's good, guys, and I motion to Alexander and Bob.
Good as it's gonna
Alright.
get. Let's go.
Anadi, are
Let's
you walking
find
on the
what's in
floor?
this room. I will. You know what? I will get to here.
All right.
I'm walking on the floor.
As
I'm
you're
trusting
walking,
both Zig and my trap.
as you are walking, you can hear the fan is still trying to build power. And as you are just slowly walking up to it, eventually there's a loud mechanical pop, and the fan just kind of goes loose and rotates back.
Fucking broken.
And you can hear
cool.
something still trying to go, but the fan just sits motionless.
We fucking broke it.
Yay,
I
brute
give
strength.
a high five. I give a high five to Zig through the blades that are no longer moving. And as we do so, it cuts off both arms.
As
Is this
Gossa-
just a pit?
Yes.
Maybe
is a
sarcophagus.
10-foot pit,
Oh shit.
straight down, and inside is a large sarcophagus.
Moa, where is this?
Oh, it's one of the things you folks like looting. You
Oh,
bunch
you know,
of grave robbers.
graves. Yeah.
You helped us rob a grave before.
I know. I don't care.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate
Alright.
that, Gossa. I really do.
With my spider climb, I'll kind of go around the wall,
All right.
and I'll help Gasa over and anyone else who wants to come in.
Personally, I don't see these as graves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
don't
that's
view
true.
zombies as people. But you
Yeah,
ask
true.
you ask
Sure.
Moa what this room is, and he's like, "This room stinks.
Yeah.
This is
What's
Wongo's
this
room."
Oh, Wongo. Let me look up. Wait, no, that name's familiar. He's the asshole, isn't he?
Is
Yeah,
that the
when-
monkey?
When you
That's
hear
the
the
Zoo Beast. Yeah, that's the
when you
monkey.
hear the
Alright,
name,
so-
when you hear the name, you become
Ow.
not irate or raving mad or anything, but you become highly annoyed that you're just in this chamber.
I don't like this place, guys.
I-
Let's just leave.
I mean, we gotta check because, as you said earlier, Naughty. I mean, like, this stuff will help us.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be perfectly honest, as I am, Moa doesn't like Wongo, and because of that, I don't like Wongo. So I think Wongo should stay here. Fuck him. Also, I will say, originally, when we were talking about this, I think it was 3 weeks ago, whatever the fuck, I said if we find the tomb of Wongo, we should probably just fucking leave it, because Wongo's a dickhead.
What
Well,
if it's an item we need?
yeah, like we should still check.
I'm not gonna like it. I fold my arms.
Alright.
Well,
A
we
naughty
want all the help we can
pounce.
get, can't we?
Yeah, but you can't use my words against me now because I'm currently influenced by a spirit, and it's not fair.
It's not fair.
Oh, because you're cursed?
It's almost
Well,
as
not
if
cursed.
Oh.
you
Um,
willingly let a spirit into your whatever. Fuck you.
Don't be
Does, does anyone want help getting to the ledge?
I'll extend my hand to anyone else, I suppose.
Ever is doing this, yes.
All right. So everyone should
just
be in
saying.
the room now,
Probably
And
gonna be a dickhead fucking thing.
and then I'll Alexander, do you want to help me get this thing open?
Yeah.
All right.
Climb back over here next to Gossa.
All right, inside,
Come
besides
on.
the sarcophagus in the pit, you see 3 daises, and on top of each is a large chest, and each seems to be color-coded.
I'd also like to point out that Wongo's tomb was the one that fucking attacked us.
I mean, they all technically did.
No, Moa's didn't. Moa had us do a trial. We willingly fought.
I think you're thinking of
Best I can
Shigambis.
wait, jeez.
I liked you better when your thoughts were your own.
Fucking, I've always liked you, and this isn't gonna change anything just because I'm influenced by a spirit, and you shouldn't judge me because I'm now being affected by something else.
I am
Just
only
because I'm
judging
mad at you
because
doesn't
let
mean
it
I stop
happen.
caring.
Exactly. Just because I'm mad at you doesn't mean I stop caring. Alright, I still love you, Alexander. There's nothing that's gonna change that. We're family, remember?
Even if you're adopted.
Not family to a trickster god.
Yeah, well, you might be eventually. You warmed up to fucking, Oh, wait, no, you didn't. You weren't there for that.
Hmm.
You kind of warmed up to Callie Sewell.
Neener,
Actually, no,
neener.
not Kelly, fucking Shashik. That's his name. You warmed up to Shashik real quick. Might
Shawshik
just
seemed
be-
like a troubled man who needed guidance.
Yeah, well, this is just also another snake, so get over it.
Guys, stop fighting! Oh my god!
You're both
Room,
pretty. Just
calm
kiss
down.
and make
I
up.
was literally
Anyway,
about to say
it's like-
something.
It's like
I think it
20
just
minutes
attracted me,
after
and that's why
BB
you're
needed to
mad.
go, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were just gonna dip out and let these dudes die on their own or what.
I
No,
was gonna
I
find
was
a nice
mad.
spot. So Gasa, having seen all this, like, yeah, I'm not gonna be any help here. She's going to back away and let you guys deal with whatever curse you're gonna deal with. And I will catch you guys next time.
Night, dude.
Bye,
Uh,
BB.
Bye.
I was going to suggest we end when we identified the room.
Okay.
Well, both Alexander and I rolled to open up the sarcophagus.
I'm only doing things because you're doing things.
You
just
try to
mad
open
that
the
it's
sarcophagus,
superior.
and it cannot
I
be
am.
opened.
Alexander is. I'm not. I don't really care.
Oh, it can't be opened?
Yep, but you do find 3 buttons. And each button is a different color. And they are the same colors as the chests.
Wow.
But
And
if
they're
you
on the
guys-
sarcophagi?
But if you guys wanted to call it here, since BB's having to step out, and we just identified whose room this is, that's also fine.
Done with that.
Yeah, so you can be here when we push a button and end up getting horrendously mean because of it.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it might be
Alright.
another good minute before we do another play session, but I appreciate all you guys, all my players, any viewers now or in the future. Hope all of you guys have been enjoying these shenanigans, and we will catch you next time, whenever that is.
Hell yeah.
So until then, stay safe, stay cool. See you later.
Bye bye.